father, so you got to call me Eric.
Eric, you defended my cousin Cory Gilberti. Do you remember?
I remember. I do. I do.
He got PTI.
It was a case over with a boss, right? And he threatened.
Yeah.
Supposedly a boss of his, and we were fighting it, and in the end, he got diversion.
Right.
Which we fought for, and I think it got dropped.
Hey, but did you notice how the media didn't expose the AR-15 shooting right after Pulse Bar in Fort Lauderdale, in Broward? And I presented to Broward. I'm an engineer with the water resource. Remember when I intervened?
So let me think, because it's been a while.
I'm his cousin, Joe Gilberti, the engineer. And you had Judge Fein. You had Judge Fein with the Parkland thing, because I just met with the mayor and them. I'm presenting to Parkland. That thing's fake. It's a Smith-Mundt Act. Do you know about that? You know what the Smith-Mundt Act? Do you know what the Smith-Mundt Act is? House Resolution 5736, where the CIA and Hollywood are allowed to perform. Well, look, what I need you to do is, here's my number, 813-470-6000. I need the paperwork for Cory, because he's scared. He's my cousin. He's my uncle's kid. He's scared, okay?
What's he scared of?
Because he's scared of all the shit that's going down. You got to Google Gilberti versus Pentagon docketed at the Supreme Court. We found primary water, and it's everywhere. It's a medicine-changing resource, and it's coming to the tap. And they were subduing me for 10 years. And Cory didn't tell you about it?
I don't know. I don't know if I remember.
Well, look, this thing's huge, and I'm getting ready to present to Miami. We're taking down revenue bonds. If you would be so kind to do a little research, I'm leaving you my number. We're going to call you back with the mayor of Parkland, okay? Because what I'm going to do is I'm calling in for the real video, and I'm going to do forensics on the scars. Because if there was a murder, they conspired against my rights with the Smith-Mundt Act. They've been detaining me with illegal... They had AR-15 death threats from the public defender, supposedly from me at the same time of Cory. That's why they take a plea. You got to do your research on me in Sarasota and Tampa, Joe Gilberti. I'm a PE, so we got permits. And what I'm gonna do is, if they lied, Title 18, 241 and 242, it's the death penalty if one of them died in those shootings, like the Parkland shooting. If it's fake, which I'm pretty sure we know it is, I offered them $1 million each to show me wounds. I got kidnapped again. Then it's 1 to 10 years. So Cory's case, you can't find it, and I need the paperwork for the mayor. And we're going to call in this.
I would imagine we expunged it, I guess, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be expunged. He said he had a lawyer. He said that the guys that worked at Cambridge Security worked with Scott Israel. They shot up the building. Nobody gets PTI for an AR-15. You're a hell of an attorney, so you must be a smart guy. So you should be able to pick up on what we're doing right now. Just go to Gilberti Blue Gold. You'll see the website. Nobody's moving this underground river, and I got the deeds. And they blew the Boston bomb 5 hours after I emailed Governor Scott, and I was surrounded by Secret Service and put in a hole for 200 days. And Cory didn't tell you about none of this, did he?
I don't think so.
Cory needs an ass whooping when my family gets to him. I'm going to call in Carmine and everyone. We all know what's up, and so does Cory. And somehow he's making $200,000 a year over here in Fort Myers, and he doesn't fish over here. All that kid does is fish and gamble. He never passed 9th grade. He never held a gun in his life. He didn't shoot anybody. Did you get any kind of information, like on ballistics? Did you look at the building? He shot up a whole building at 3 in the morning with AR-15. Did we look at the ballistics? I saw everything redacted when I pulled the file, and then they whacked my computer, so I need the original paperwork unredacted. Who was that PI out of Palm Beach? It was a setup, man. So whether you knew or not, you know now. And I got to call you in if I can't get the paperwork, so why don't you just be kind and call Cory, say, hey, can you release it to your cousin? He said he would. He said he had it at his house, but then he disappeared. They could be blocking our phone calls. You follow me? So why don't you reach out to Cory Gilberti and say his cousin called you and you want to release the documents. Otherwise, I got to go get an order out of a judge in a federal court with an injunction and get it myself. And that wouldn't look good for you and Cory. So no one gets PTI for an AR-15 shooting a month after the Pulse Bar and a month after I presented.
It wasn't an AR-15 shooting case.
What was it?
Definitely wasn't an AR-15 shooting
Well, that's what
case.
Cory says. He said someone shot up the whole building and put it on him, and he didn't know why. And I said, because they're trying to attack me and you. Because
that's what he was not. He wasn't charged with that.
What was he charged with?
I don't remember, wasn't charged with that.
Well, how could you, if you don't remember, how could you not know he was charged? He was charged with a felony AR-15 shooting. I intervened, man.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't charged with an AR-15 shooting.
What was he charged with?
I don't know the exact charge, but it wasn't a firearm charge.
Well, maybe they didn't charge him, but they said, that's what he told us. He told our family, he said, someone shot up an AR-15, took an AR-15 and shot up the whole building at 3 a.m. and put it on him. And he didn't know what the hell was going on. He never held a gun in his life.
Yeah, he never got charged with that.
He may not have got charged, but that was what the arrest said. You got the arrest reports? Because I saw him and said,
I don't know what I would have if it's expunged, but let me look into it. I'm in trial down in Miami on my way
all right,
down there.
we're going to be in touch real soon. We need those documents. Otherwise, I got to waste money getting it through the federal courts, and it doesn't look good hiding. And if Cory keeps running, man, I'm gonna file on him, man. I'm not playing any games. I got the whole Pentagon and everyone behind us. It was an AR-15 shooting, is what he told us. And if it wasn't or anything less than he's lying, then his ass is going into prison. I ain't playing no games. All right, it's a medicine changer. All right, we're gonna call you back. I got this recorded, by the way. Bye.